Okay, students, here we are again to review for your quiz that you're going to have tomorrow on solving quadratic systems. I put together a review for you. I'm going to do some of them, and you're going to do the rest of them for an assignment for tomorrow. Your quiz is short, only 10 questions. You should be able to do it. It's not difficult, and you guys are doing fantastic anyway. So let's look at the example number 2. Example number 2 gives you a quadratic function in vertex form and a linear line, which happens to be horizontal, and there is your quadratic. So how many are number of solutions? Well, that's easy. There's only one. So, because it's right there where it intersects both graphs, the parabola and the line. So that's one. What is the solution? Well, the solution looks like it's -2, and then it is 5. So -2, 5 is a solution, nothing to solve. Okay? So that's all you have to do here. Okay? So again, -2, 5 is where it intersects the parabola and the line. Okay? And it's only one solution, but it only crosses once. You do the others on your own. Let's look at example number 4, and you're going to do these others on your own. Here we have a quadratic, okay, and it says solve by substitution. Don't worry about the rework stuff there. Just worry about substitution. Notice they're both equal to y, so you can solve this easily by just making them equal to each other, because y is y here. So just make them equal to each other, substitute this here. So then you have 4x minus 2 is equal to x plus 2 squared minus 6. I've got to multiply this out using FOIL. So I have 4x minus 2 equals x plus 2 times x plus 2 minus 6. This gives me x squared plus 4x. I skipped a step, but I've added 2x and 2x minus 6. And on this side, I have 4x minus 2. Here, I'm going to combine these two terms, and then I'm going to move everything to one side. So I have x squared plus 4x minus 2 is equal to 4x minus 2. Now I got to bring everything to one side so that I can solve the quadratic. So I solve for minus 4x on both sides, and I have minus 2 equals x squared. That cancels, minus 2. Then I add 2 on this side and add 2 on this side, and I have 0 equals x squared. Okay, so that's just x is equal to 0. Well, now that I have x is equal to 0, I can substitute that here. So I have y equals 4 times 0 minus 2, so y is equal to -2. Now, my answer, I write it as an ordered pair. So my ordered pair is 0, comma, -2, or I can say x equals 0, y equals -2. And there is only one solution because x cannot be positive or negative. It's just 0. So that's one solution for this system. You guys do 5 and 6, okay? And I'm going to move on to the next part of our review, all right? So the next part of our review is this, okay? All right? And here I want to do, let's see, I want to do question number 7, okay? So it says solve each linear y substitution. and then state the solutions on the line. That means how many solutions, okay? So we'll put how many plus we'll put the solutions there. So let's start with this one. Notice, again, you have y and y, so you just make them equal to each other. I'm going to do it down here so I could have space. So I'm going to put this one on the left. I'm going to put minus 2x squared minus 4x minus 1 is equal to 2x plus 4. Okay? I'm going to bring everything to one side, all of this. So first I'm going to subtract 2x. Okay? Cancels here, and I have minus 2x squared minus 6x minus 1 is equal to 4, and then I'm going to subtract 4 on both sides. So that leaves me minus 2x squared, okay, and minus 6x and minus 5 is equal to 0, okay? Now I need to divide by -1 because I want this to be positive. So when I divide the whole thing by -1, I get 2x, okay, plus 6x plus 5 is equal to 0, okay? So now, if I wanted to factor this, I have 10. Well, 2 factors to multiply to 10 and give me 6. Well, 2 times 5 is 10, but that's going to give me 7, and 10 and 1. So that's not going to happen. So the only option I have for this is to use the quadratic equation, right? So the quadratic equation for this is going to be x equals opposite of b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times 2 times 5 divided by 2 times 2. So x is equal to -6 plus or minus the square root of 36. And this is going to be minus, this is going to be 20, or 8 times 5 is 40. So that's minus 40. And this one is going to be 4 at the bottom. This is going to give me a negative square root, okay? So that means that if I have a negative square root, okay, I'm not going to have any real solutions. So no real solutions, okay? So my answer for number 7 is no real solutions, okay? And that's because the negative, I can't take a square root of a negative, all right? So that's number 7, takes care of number 7. You do the others. Look at these 2 questions. Which order appears a solution of the system of the equation shown on the graph? Well, here is a solution, and here is a solution. That point is 1, 2, -3, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So -3, 5. So that's an answer. Okay. And what's this one? This is 1. And this is 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, -3. Right? 1, 2, 3. And that's not an option. So the only answer is 2. Choice 2. For this question, it says the accompanying diagram shows the graphs of a linear equation or quadratic. How many solutions? I'll let you answer that. Okay? And you can finish this review in preparation for your quiz tomorrow. I'm proud of all your work. Take care. Be safe. Hopefully, I will see you soon.